I remember a while ago, speaking of Twitter, I posted a picture of early morning workout, got done. And then I posted a picture of the post surf session. And then I posted a picture of post jujitsu session. And, so these were all like 3 posts in a row. And someone made some kind of a comment that was kind of along the lines of, oh, must be rough, right? Must be a rough life. You're getting up, you're just surfing and doing jujitsu. And honestly, when I saw that, when someone wrote that, I kind of felt bad. I kind of felt guilty in a way, because here I am, I'm going surfing, I'm working out, I'm training jiu-jitsu, I'm kind of living the dream, or in fact, in my mind, I actually am living my dream, doing what I want to do when I want to do it. And then there's other people out there that are grinding, that are either overseas, that are in combat, that are working, that are doing jobs that they don't like, they're working with people that they can't stand in a cubicle somewhere, or whatever it is they're doing. And here I was, I felt like, damn, I'm rubbing this in people's faces. And I actually felt bad. And I was like, man, I can't be doing that again. And someone else on Twitter came on the same thread or whatever and said, discipline equals freedom. They quoted me, and they were right. They made a great point. The reason I'm able to go surfing and do jiu-jitsu and work out and do whatever is because of discipline throughout my life. And again, I'm not making no claims right now to be the ultimate success story. I'm certainly not. And I will tell you this, I live in a great place right now. There was a time where my wife and I wanted to live down by the beach. We bought a house down by the beach, a dump that was barely livable, and it was 850 square feet, and we had 3 kids in there. And my wife and I, our bed, when you opened the front door to the house and walked into the living room, our bed was on the floor right there. For a few years, we just lived there, and now we live in a great house. But I have to remind people, like, you know what? There was a time where I just was sucking it up and living on Navy pay, and we squeezed into this house and borrowed a bunch of money and lived on the floor in the living room. But we had that discipline back then, and then the discipline eventually becomes a form of freedom. And so it wasn't always like this where I was just chilling and surfing and doing jiu-jitsu and playing guitar and whatever. There was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears along the way. And by the way, the blood, sweat, and tears along the way, I actually enjoyed. I wouldn't trade it. I'm glad that I was put in those situations to do those things. And most importantly, this is available to anybody. That life that you want is out there. And it might be a few years in the future, but it's there and you can get to it. And the path getting there starts early in the morning and it ends late at night, and it requires sacrifice and discipline, and it requires force of will, and that comes at 4:30 in the morning when the alarm goes off. That's when it comes. So get up and go get it.
Alright guys, we really hope you enjoyed this video. We are working relentlessly just to put out the best content for you guys. We would really appreciate your support if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel. It would really mean a lot to us.